Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and I have cracked open my Google Translate once again as we once again dive into the glorious world of Japanese games that never saw release in North America, or maybe this one has. I don't know. A lot of these old Game Boy Advance games have been re-released and stuff, so maybe there's like a Nintendo Switch port or like a Wii U fun pack that they put out. I don't know. We're going back to the OG though, as we normally do. Actually, my translate, I lied to you, it isn't open. Where did it go? Okay, I'll find it as we need it. No, actually I lied. I'm gonna find it now because I definitely feel strongly I will need this. So Mother 3 is, I believe, Earthbound. Am I mistaken? Earthbound. Is that the name of it? I think it was the Mother series in Japan. I guess we'll find out when we start playing. But if I am correct, Earthbound is sort of like a Stranger Things style RPG with lots of sort of supernatural and mysterious stuff happening in a town. But it's just a bunch of kids going off and adventuring. A very cool game. I feel like the name Earthbound is incorrect, but if it's the video game I'm thinking of, I have it earmarked to come back and actually play one day. We played it for like 2 hours back when I actually encountered it in 2001. But I will say, what an interesting name for a franchise, Mother. You know what it makes me think of is that, oh god, what's the name of, I think it's called Space Lord. What's the name of the song where it's like, Space Lord, Mother, Mother? That's the song that I think of when I think of the Mother series. Okay, yeah, we definitely need Google Translate here. I don't even know if it'll pick up the alphabet correctly. Let me go into camera mode. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm loving the graphics, by the way. Oh yeah, it's so confused by this grid. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, we're gonna name ourselves something a little random here, and anyone who speaks Japanese. If I have any Japanese viewers, you can tell us what we named ourselves. I went with that. And usually this game asks you like, what's your favorite smell? What's your favorite food and stuff? And those things, our guys are dancing. This is, can I just say, this is the coolest character naming screen I've ever seen. Normally it's just a screen where like nothing's happening, but you actually have some animated characters here doing stuff. That's genius. That's straight up genius. I love it. Oh, and the little kid fell down. And I'm just gonna select a few other random things. Now he's bringing like his mother. Oh, we're naming more people. Okay, how's that go for you? Oh wait, you know what? There's a. Well, it's not that I. Hold on, wait. What are these questions? I could have translated the questions at least. Let's see what it says. My favorite mom. So I guess I'm naming the mom. Well, I mean, she's gonna have a Japanese name. I'm guessing this is. So I think I'm naming all the characters. I guess I named the kid, his brother, and his dad. What is this? Yender Koinoi. Okay, I'm not sure what any of that means. We'll name him Doggo. Pretty sure we're naming the dog at this point. So this happened to us when we played Final Fantasy 3, I think it was, or 5, one of those. Where we didn't know the name of anything, and thinking now it's like, what's your favorite food? Well, you know, I have always been partial to food-flavored food. I don't know about you guys. Oh, not fook, but food. I'm a big fan of food-flavored food, so we'll go with that. And, oh my god, Omega. Omega musical note, whatever question they're asking me. I really do like that sort of... I like that you have to enter a bit of info here. Okay, let's try and translate and see what we're dealing with here. Alright, Google. Can you read this? Okay, so this on the left here. Okay, hold on. What's at the top first? Message, Sudoku, window color, or end. We'll just go end. Okay. I think there were options for like message speed and stuff. But anyway, These are the options that we have selected. And at the bottom it says, "Are you sure about this?" And I said, "Yes, I am." I wish I could strap Google Translate onto my glasses and just walk around the world being able to, like, translate Japanese on the fly. I mean, the low-tech solution is to actually learn Japanese, but ain't nobody got time for that. So instead, let's use billions of dollars of research and thousands of years of the sum of all of human knowledge to beam the language into my eyeball so I don't even have to think about it. That said Nowhere Island, I think. So here on Nowhere Island, where nothing could possibly go wrong, a young boy yearned for adventure. Perhaps an alien would come visit him. This says Tasumuli Village. Deep in the heart of nowhere, Camp Nowhere Island, is Tasumuli Village. I love the aesthetics, but I'm getting a real sort of Pokemon feel. You know, I feel like Pokemon, what is it? Hold on. Beyond Terry's Forest. Pokemon and this, the Mother series, Earthbound, are the two RPGs, like really popular RPGs that aren't set in fantasy. Because then you have like Legend of Zelda and stuff that are totally fantasy. This is my father's house, I think. I look like a baby, like I'm in a diaper or something. The heck? I think that's just a blanket, though. Okay, this says... how long have you been sleeping? And then it says, wake up, hurry! Okay. It's gonna skip some of this. I assume that they're just sort of like waking me up, yeah. Alright, I was not in a diaper. Just my PJs look diaper-like. Actually, you know what? Stardew Valley and no, Harvest Moon, the predecessor to Stardew Valley. That's another modern RPG. Oh my god, look, you can see me in the mirror. Oh, it's sick. That's so cool. These, like, I mean, if this was a modern polygonal 3D game, we'd be like, oh, you can see yourself in a mirror, big flippin' deal. But, like, to think of that in an NES or Super Nintendo era, Game Boy Advanced era game, like, that's crazy. Oh, I like it that you can move diagonally too. That's sweet. I mean, this game has the aesthetics of a Super Nintendo game, but I like that they've added little touches to it to like show that it's more advanced than Super Nintendo. This is good. I like this. All right, let's see what our mom wants. Hold on, we'll translate this. I'm not going to translate everything because it's too tedious. Or for some things, there's no need. Okay. We just like peace out. She says, come on, kick in, translate. Are you planning on going out in your pajamas? Okay. I think I said yes. Oh, or I said no. I got dressed. There we are. Okay. Alright, let's just carry on then. Hey, look, I combed my hair too. That's pretty cool. They thought of everything in this game. And here we are. The aesthetics of this game are just so cool. I'm a little sad that now that we're playing that I'm not playing the English version. I didn't find an English version because it's like... I like Earthbound. I think it's a really rad series. Annoying I have to do this. Hold on, my phone turned off for a second. This says... Onzbuki Okata. Akatiko and something, I don't know. It's gonna be really hard to play this without the ability to translate, but hopefully we get to some combat and then we just kind of figure it out from there. There's a frog. Hello, frog. The longest conversation I've had in this game so far has been with a frog. I feel like I just missed some crucial info. What the hell just happened? Okay, hold on. We're now penning a letter with the frog. This says there is no data. Okay, the frogs are the save point. Hold on. The frogs are the save point. Alex house. Time 7 minutes. Can I moan? Yes or no? Wait, what does that say? Can I moan? Yes. I think that means can I overwrite? Can I moan? That's weird. Okay, what's the frog saying now? I should set the timeout on my phone to much longer. It keeps turning off. Please take care of yourself. Thanks, frog. Please take your time. Frog, you're great, sir. I like that the save points are frogs. I don't know if they're all frogs or it's various different animals. Oh my god, dinosaurs! My brother punched a dinosaur to death. Oh no, he's alive. There's a, I like the little happy dinosaur there. What is happening? Oh man, that's so cool. These dinosaurs, A, look awesome, and B, the balls on that kid. This says, ha ha ha, I'm so tired. Okay, and then he says, with Drago and I was play fighting with Drago and the others. Okay. And then this says, we were pretending to fight the whole time. Let's do Emayu together. Okay, and then my options are, I think this is like fight, yes or no. Let's do it, man. Okay, and then he says, try hitting Drago. Alright, let's do it. Do I have options? Here's an old man. Pressing B, I think. They're showing a lot of B button. Let's just go for it, man. He's gonna show me how to do it. Bonk. It literally looks like he killed him. Alright, I can do that. Let's try it. You hold down B, and then you can charge. Alright, well, that's pretty easy for combat. Can I do it to the little one? That doesn't do anything. Can I do it to the sleeping one? No. That's funny. Alright. Well, that's good. And then a bug shows up. And okay, hold on. We need to know what's happening. Fuck. This says, sit back. Let's pretend we're fighting. We can't stay quiet. Okay, and then it says, I'll knock you down if you stand in my way. It won't be free. Oh. Oh, things got real, man. We're fighting a bug. Oh, damn. What does this say at the top here? This says, I ended up in an orchestra. What? You know what? There's a 50% chance that was not incorrectly translated, knowing this game. Okay, so this down here says Emayu and Oko. Okay, so I think we're selecting. I just want to see what it says in the upper right corner here. What does this say? Come on, Google. Look it up. Okera. Okay, and then this guy, knock. Okay, and then it says we hit him. We hit him. Alright, so the combat is pretty basic. It won't matter if we can't understand English all that well. Or Japanese. Hopefully we understand English. So what are these other options here? Hold on. The other option is goods. So like inventory, I'm guessing. This is like, okay, guard. And then this one I'm guessing is like runaway. Nigiru. Alright. So the musical note is to attack. Boom. Total 2 hits. Eat it, worm. I like how, like, when it's your character's turn to attack, they pop up as little heads so you can kind of see them. I like the aesthetics and stuff of this game and the style. Yes, we beat up a bug. Also, like, the plot is just hilarious. We went from, like, play fighting with dinosaurs to real fighting a dung beetle. And, like, that was, like, the big terrifying thing that we did. Off he goes. Oh, here comes my mom. Let's actually see what she says. Okay, mom says, the orchestra was hilarious, but I guess it was okay. What is with this orchestra? Is there actually an orchestra? Is that a weird translation? Everyone is having dinner. Okay. I love Mayu and Osaki are all my favorite foods. I swear this stuff is getting incorrectly translated, but it's adding to the charm for me. Rice, rice, food! And off we go. I would love to know somebody who knows Japanese, like just weigh in and be like, you know, it'd be hilarious if they were like, no, actually, literally all those translations were spot on. Because again, it sounds like nonsense, but knowing this game, I wouldn't put it past them to have a bunch of nonsense, you know? Like, this guy's saying stuff to me. No idea what just happened. We're just gonna go eat some food. We're probably missing out on some well-crafted comedy, honestly. I will say, so this kind of takes place in a log cabin and stuff. I did like this starting setting of Earthbound a little better than this one, because you did start in like a city. Like you started on the outskirts of a city, but then you were quickly in like a city. And it is one of those things, I feel like, where it's very rare to find top-down or this isn't isometric, but you guys know what I mean. Sort of like a third-person RPG like this, set in modern times. You just don't see that too often. You see a lot of like Zeldas and stuff where it's set in fantasy times. That's fine, but it's fun to like see the more modern times. Or like another good game that I did play was Bad Blood, which is a game that takes place after nuclear apocalypse. Oh god. Can we translate this in time? This is like time pressure stuff. To Diju, as you said, children have come here. Stay tired forever. I'm running around in the fields. The second part says, as usual, too much energy. That's dangerous. Imayu is still here. And then it says, oh, I can't pick it up. It's going too fast. Okay, none of this stuff is going. By this evening, I decided to go home. Seems lonely to break up. I think this is like a Dear John letter. It's just very long and all in Japanese. Imagine somebody broke up with you and like they weren't Japanese. They were just like, you know, like whatever, North American. And then like you get the Dear John letter and it's all in like, you know, like kanji characters or something. It's like the ultimate middle finger in a breakup. It's like, not only did you break up, you didn't even do it in a language I understand. That's the ultimate. That's a power move, actually. Power move. But anyway, Bad Blood takes place post-nuclear apocalypse. So a lot of it's in like deserts and canyons and stuff, but then you do encounter cities. Sort of like Fallout, really, actually, now that I think about it, but more pixel art graphics like this, as opposed to Fallout was sort of like Diablo style, almost claymation style graphics, which itself is cool, but it's just, you know, different. Seeing like pixel art cities and stuff is pretty cool. I think a UFO is going to come here. I know the Mother series does a lot with aliens, I believe. It's like aliens, dimensions, time, you know, all the big sci-fi elements are in a Mother game, so you get what you pay for. You know, I don't know how that saying directly applies here. You pay for all video games and you get a game, but this one has the big sci-fi elements is all I'm saying. I'm sure zombies and clones and stuff are in there too, and I don't know what else goes with time travel. I was gonna say sleeping with your mom, because of Back to the Future, but out of context, that would... all the big time travel elements, you know, time travel, multiple dimensions, aliens, boning your mom, zombies, you know, like all the basics. They got the basics covered. No, it's because, you know, and the whole plot of Back to the Future is Marty's mom is into him. Fun fact, actually, when they were developing Back to the Future, they brought it to Disney at one point. I think, was it before or after Zemeckis did Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because that was like a huge success. Might have been before he did that, actually. But Who Framed Roger Rabbit was by Disney, obviously. Or maybe not obviously, but it was. But they, you know, Back to the Future, one of the most beloved sci-fi classics of all time, Disney had first choice. They turned it down because they didn't think a story about incest was appropriate, you know, for their audiences. And I mean, like, you have to be blind to not notice the Marty wanting, or his mom wanting to sleep with him stuff. It's, you know, big part of the movie. It's a big joke in the movie. As a kid, I never really kind of put two and two together and really thought about it like that. But when you do say it like that, you know, a guy whose mom is trying to bone him, and he goes back in time and hangs out with her, and she's like young and she has the hots for him. It's sort of like, yeah, on paper that doesn't sound good. Maybe that's not a Disney kind of movie, but I'm sure Disney's kicking themselves now. You know, they just want to own everything, every single Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, obviously the Disney movies, and I'm sure if they could get their greedy little mitts on Back to the Future, they would. They just want anything that is beloved. They want to be under the Disney umbrella, but that's neither here nor there. Aliens showed up, burned a forest down. Oh, I'm in control of this guy. Oh my god. I was waiting for him to do something. I didn't know you controlled multiple characters in this. That's pretty cool. Hey, let's bring this blue pillow into combat. Oh, I just took a power nap. I like how there's slightly heroic music in the background. I wish when I went to bed and woke up, I had like, you know, like I need like a little heroic choir to follow me around when I do things. Anyway, aliens are here and we're gonna have to do something, guys. And I don't even speak the language. It's gonna be difficult. This guy's like, let me in! For the love of God, open the door! My dog is just chilling out there, totally fine. Unfazed by all the chaos around him. This guy's going nuts. He's like, oh, we got some aliens, they're starting fire, captain for sheriff, and blah, 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 blah. I think I'm the sheriff, actually. I mean, I am a cowboy hat. Okay, well, we should start translating more of these words. They're probably important. He says... What does he say? Google's giving me nothing. Okay, Google didn't want to translate that one. It just refused. I'm yours, I'll get behind you. Isn't it okay? Okay, so he's agreeing to be our number 2. Follow me close. Hold on to my belt and don't let go no matter what happens. Let's go get these alien mofos. Oh, look, I'm running. Oh, that's cool. I thought it was just a battle move, but no, you can like literally run around. Oh, that's cool. Hey, look at these ladies. That girl has a giant smile. Hold on, what are these women talking about? This one is saying, Digi-san. And she says, since that's what Thomas said, I'll just say it as a short story. Okay. It might be better to listen. Okay, hold on. This one is talking to the others. My stupid translate screen keeps dimming out. Okay, she says, Thomas! And she says, you are pleased like a siren. It said, you are pleased like a siren, touch me. You are completely unique, shout out like a siren. What is happening here? Is this my lover? Don't shout at Mr. Diju too much. Alright, I don't know what's going on there, but... It's just... Oh, there's a frog! Maybe we should talk to the frog before we go into the forest. I love that the frogs are the save point. Can I just say that? That is so awesome. And they talk to you. It's awesome. And look at that cute little frog sprite. Okay, wait, hold on. He's not letting me go. So let's see. He is saying something to me. He is saying... Come on, translate. You got this, Google. We don't have Chizu. Okay, we gotta go get another guy. There was a guy waiting over here. This guy looks like the kind of guy who would like to come with me. Okay, I think it was like, you got Chizu. You earned the power of friendship. Okay, he's talking. Said something about R. Oh, there's a map. Oh, that's handy. Oh, and there we are. Oh, that's cool. Wow, this is a pretty big island. Okay, let's see if we can now go. Oh, we can. Hello. I don't speak the language, so everything... You know, usually when I'm in games like this and I do... Oh my god, that guy is enormous. That is... He's the Slender Man. We found him. He hasn't become him yet. He's in his early days, but... anyway, usually when I talk to NPCs in video games, I pay very little attention, because most of them have virtually nothing of value to say. A few sometimes do, but I usually skip over the nonsense. But in this game, I literally can't pay attention to the NPCs, because I don't understand the language. So you know what? It doesn't really change the way I play the game, honestly. Hey, we found a present. That's very Toe Jam and Earl to just have random presents lying around. Let's see what she says. Anything. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Hey, kids! What are you doing? You know what this is also reminding me of a little bit? Have you guys seen those Netflix Fear Street movies? It doesn't really have anything to do with this in terms of the plot or anything, but just sort of like a cast of characters in like a sci-fi mystery style thing. I don't know, it's like, it's coming to mind for some reason. If you haven't seen, so Fear Street, if you guys remember R.L. Stine, R.L. Stine used to write horror books for children. So there's like Night of the Living Dummy, which was kind of like a takeoff of Chucky, but it was for like younger kids. Okay, I guess I need to say no. R.L. Stine also wrote some books that were for slightly older kids, or adults, if you will, you know, kids that have aged up into adulthood. And, oh, we got a save point. What is this? It's like a dragon altar. Whoa! Okay, that did a thing. Oh god, more stuff. Okay, hold on, let's look at the question here. Let's just zoom in real quick here. What is this saying? Please tell me your name. Okay. You know what? Finally a question I can answer. But I'm not doing it in Japanese. We're going with American, because we speak America. English is the language. But anyway, Fear Street. So it's sort of like R.L. Stine's slightly older works. But the Fear Street movies were actually really cool. It was a set of 3 or 4 movies. They were all sequels to one another, and it was basically, it was sort of actually more like a long-form TV show. You know, it was like 10 hours of content, but every movie could have stood alone. Like, you could watch them almost in any order, but there are connections among them, so it is better to watch them in order. But they tell an overarching story, which is cool. And it wasn't like horrifying in that I was terrified, but it was like a fun Halloween kind of thing, you know? And that's what I sort of feel like this game is like. It's sort of got like the mystery and the sci-fi and stuff, and it's sort of like a fun Halloween style thing. And so I guess it's making me think of Fear Street a little. Also, it's reminding me a little bit of Maniac Mansion. Because for a similar reason, sort of a Halloween-y style thing. And again, we don't even understand most of the language, but just the aesthetics of this game alone are like making it, you know? Okay, I don't have any idea what that guy just told me. I love the little mist clouds that are floating around. That's cool. Digging that. Oh, a bat! Yes, combat, finally. That bat looks so cute. He's just a calm, calm little bat. Beat it to death, man. I mean, the sheriff didn't bring a gun or anything, so... In the context of what's happening in the universe right now, he's just going friggin' apeshit on this bat. He's like ripping its wings off, biting it, beating it to a bloody pulp with his bare fist. The other guy just stood back. He didn't even get involved in the fight. He was too afraid of what the hell was happening. He's like, man, the sheriff's going feral. Oh, God. That bat. I don't even think it was flying at him. It was trying to get a moth or something around his head. Sheriff beat that thing to death. That's hardcore, man. Now, the one thing we're not really going to be able to do, obviously, is really do much with the combat, because, you know, like, to use defensive and items and spells and stuff, it's like, you kind of have to know what's happening. And it's too much to figure out with the language barrier, so I actually do kind of regret that I'm playing the Japanese version of this one, but I have earmarked I want to go back and play Earthbound, which I think is Mother 2. I think Mother 1 was on the NES. So this is really a sequel to Earthbound. And actually, you know what we will do? Uh-oh. Oh, we got into a hot bath together. What the hell is happening here now? See what they're saying to each other. If that's the case, don't worry. It's a 0-0. Okay. I'm tired. This one says, what are we doing? This is crazy. Hold me close. No, it says, don't you know that beautiful hike? And then they did come together. Awkwardly. You know what? When you're on the hunt for aliens, you can always take a minute to have like a little steam bath, you know? Just trying to look for what I'm supposed to be doing in here. Oh, we found something. Okay, there's a little bird here. Are you a save point too, or are you like a weapons merchant? You have these long conversations with animals. Okay, I don't know what that was about, but whatever. Carry on. Well, you know, we'll only go a little bit further here because I'm realizing with the language barrier and stuff, there's only so much we can do. But I will say, even just aesthetically and controls-wise and all that stuff, this definitely feels like they took the Super Nintendo version and they just amped it up. Like there's so many subtle little features. Like you can walk diagonally. We had that mirror in the first level, and your little characters pop up and stuff here in combat. And I'm loving the atmosphere. I'm loving the vibe. Oh, here we go. You know, this game looks truly like an adventure. And again, very Stranger Thingsy. You know, like very mysterious with aliens and government and dimensions and stuff. So yeah, I definitely would like to sit down and play this one through. I'm just gonna have to find the English version at some point. So one day we'll do a full playthrough of Earthbound, which is Mother 2, and then we'll play Mother 3. I promise you guys. So today is just like really a random sample of the game. I do want to see what the book says about it. I am curious if the book is like, make sure you get the English version, but once you do, strap in for one of the most creative and interesting RPGs out there. It's funny, like when Earthbound came out, I totally dismissed it because it was advertised poorly. If you look at the ads for it, it shows like a hillbilly holding a banjo with a big, like, piece of grass sticking out of his mouth. You know how hillbillies, like, chew on a piece of grass? And a moon. It was something totally random like that. Or maybe I'm thinking of Harvest Moon. Am I thinking Harvest Moon? Or maybe Earthbound had, like, that big yellow guy who had his hands on his fist. I don't know. Both Earthbound and Harvest Moon were advertised horribly, I think, when I was a kid. Or whichever one used the ad that I'm thinking of was done poorly. The point is that I think I would have loved Earthbound as a kid. Just had no idea that it was a thing, you know, no idea that I should be playing it, that it was out there. Just didn't know. And that's down to advertising, you know, like I remember the Legend of Zelda ad for Super Nintendo, where it was like a first-person view and you were like literally walking through dungeons. Hold on, I'll find the ad.
Introducing the epic challenge that only the Super Nintendo Entertainment System could make possible. Across endless land and water, you search. Deep into a parallel world where light becomes dark, you search. And just when you think your search has ended, you find it's just begun. The new Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
Okay, so if I found the ad, you just watched at least part of it. If I didn't find the ad, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. We'll see. It'll be an interesting mission for future, Jay. But yeah, first person walking through dungeons was the Zelda ad, and it made me so want to play Zelda. This game, I think the Earthbound series are games that I would have enjoyed as much as Zelda, because I love, even back then I would have loved sort of the style of the stories and the aesthetics and everything. But, you know, they just didn't advertise it correctly, so. Okay, let's try and use our sack. Oh wait, what is this? Hold on, let's see here. Create a relationship. Wait, what? Okay, I can create relationships. Sprinkle around, accumulate power. Leave me and stay strong. Accumulate power. What the hell? What does this say? It says... DG has accumulated power. Alright. Oh, interesting. So I have like power-up moves that I was totally neglecting. I think this is like items. Let's just verify that. Goods. Okay, and then I need like a health potion here. So I have ordinary hat, Konami cookie, Konami bread, and goat's arm is the last one over here. Let's go full goat's arm. What the hell is this? I'm just gonna eat a raw goat in front of this thing. I'm feral, man. My guy is a monster. DG used the goat's arm. What did it do? I used the goat's arm, but nothing happened. Oh god. I'm about to get iced by like a flower. Okay, hold on. I think these other ones were bread. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, when all else fails, just chow down on a loaf of bread right in front of your foes. That'll get them. Alright, we got them. You win! You're a winner! Ha ha ha! Alright, we got experience and stuff, and... rock on. Oh, I was gonna try and walk around that one, but maybe I was just sloppy about it. Come on, kill him! Get him! You can do it! You know what, my guy? I take it back, he's not a cowboy, he's Crocodile Dundee. He's a national treasure, man. To the Aussies or whatever. I love the Australian accent, actually. There's a YouTuber I watch called Mary Cherry. She watches like movies and stuff and just comments on them. She's Australian too, and every time she talks, I'm just like, man, I love her accent. Like Australian and New Zealand, I really enjoy their accents. They're just so different. The British accent's okay, but I will say it's like overplayed in the sense of like, I've listened to British people talk my whole life. Star Trek The Next Generation, you know, like I grew up with Captain Picard as my TV dad. One of my favorite shows of all time. So it's like, I'm very familiar with the British accent. I mean, my grandparents were British. So it's like they had a bit of an accent too. Although they've been in Canada for so long that largely their accents had faded quite a bit, but they were still a little British. But they watched, you know, like Monty Python, Faulty Towers as I was growing up, so I watched a lot of that. And I like that stuff. It's like a 2x4 here. Just beat him with a 2x4. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this guy. He's probably telling us, but it's okay. But yeah, anyway, Australian and New Zealand, I really enjoy their accents. They're cool accents, so there you go. Oh my god, bees! Bees everywhere! Let's start with a loaf of delicious bread before we suffer. We go into anaphylactic shock from multiple simultaneous bee stings to the throat. Oh god, they actually are gonna kill me. Okay, we gotta eat some bread. Like not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. There's like a bunch of bees stinging him. He's just like desperately eating bread. Oh man. I didn't even kill it! Eat more bread! Oh my god, 14 damage. We're going down, man. We are going down. I can't eat bread fast enough. I need to see this in a movie now where a guy is desperately eating bread as bees are stinging him, and he's just like going hardcore in the bread. He's like, I can't eat fast enough, and then he like slowly the bee stings are adding up, and he's just like bloating and stuff as he still struggles to eat the bread, and then down he goes, you know? I don't know why, but that would be hilarious. Oh, these bees have my number, man. I don't know. I'm gonna try and fight through this, but... You know what, bees? If you take me down, it's because I didn't understand any of the menus or the options I had, or even really know what you were. Are you bees, or are you gnat flies or something? I don't even know. I don't even know. Does it matter? Guess we'll find out. I'm trying to think who else has an Australian accent. I know Flight of the Conchords guys and Taika Waititi, they have New Zealand accents, and I really enjoy those guys. They're all hilarious. There's Jermaine Clement and Brett. Oh, and Rhys Darby, and he was in Taika Waititi, and they were in the Pirate Show. Our Flag Means Death. Oh man, hilarious show. You guys haven't seen that. And also like a very interesting show. I won't spoil it, but I was not expecting the direction it eventually took, but actually like thought they did a great job of it. But yeah, Taika Waititi, Rhys Darby. He was in What We Do in the Shadows too. That was also Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement. But yeah, all New Zealanders. Who's Australian? I mean, Crocodile Dundee. The Mary Cherry Girl that I watch. So there's more people. I'm blanking. I'm pretty sure there's at least one more Australian that I know of in this world. God. It's like... Obviously, I know many more Australians, like, you know, movie stars and actors and YouTubers and stuff, but I'm, like, so blank. I'm, like, I feel like there's definitely, like, I'm gonna stop recording, and, it'll be, like, you know, I'll think of them right away. Okay. Hold on, let's just see what this is saying. I think we've kind of reached our natural endpoint, though. I mean, not that we've all done all that much in this game, but... I think it's safe to say, if you hit hard, you'll probably break it. Oh, there we go. I think it's safe to say that the Mother games are totally awesome. They have awesome environments, awesome stories, awesome characters, awesome everything. I want to play more of this. Earthbound, which I think, again, you know, Watch is not even going to be correct, but I'm pretty sure Earthbound is Mother 2. Mother 2, oh, we just got killed. There's our endpoint. Mother 2 and Mother 3, if I can find the English version, are games that I 100%, when we're done this 1001 quest in 2 years. Sounds crazy to promise this, but 8 years ago I started this quest, I told you I'd finish it, and so in only 2 years, I'm telling you, we're gonna play this game through. I promise you. Because I do want to play these games. These games look great. Oh, I love that. He's just like dead in a ditch somewhere. This probably says continue, yes or no. Let's, for posterity, let's see. Do you have any questions? Yes? Wait. Again, probably incorrectly translated. You know, it's kind of part of the fun that it is being incorrectly translated here. Do we respawn with full health, or no, I wonder? We back with 5. Oh no, we come back with 110. Okay, so those checkpoints are very valuable. I do remember in Earthbound, we got in a fight in an arcade, and it was like really hard to beat guys. And I don't know if I had to grind more or buy items or what, but I was doing something wrong, and it was like very challenging. I think these games are quite challenging, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, killing a flying rat. Will we win? Guess we'll find out. We'll stay till the end of this battle. But yeah, I love the Earthbound and the Mother series. Just even the aesthetics. I would watch a Let's Play of somebody going through this whole thing. So, that's where I am with this. And 100% I'll play through these eventually. Give it a real go. But I don't... Even not understanding the language, I saw enough of this game to know that it's like... I really liked it and really thought it was cool, so yeah, there you go. Boom! I got you, kid! Hang on! Let's get out of here. Hey, we saved a kid from a burning building. A flying rat was trying to keep him in, but we got him. Oh, is this my son, actually? I don't even know. We saved him. Get out of here. The whole house is gonna collapse, right? Oh, it is too! The sprite graphics and the effects and stuff in this are just top notch. I have to say, like, truly, like, for a game of this graphical style, like, I don't know how you do better than this. I mean, maybe nowadays you could, but certainly of its era, it's like this was the cream of the crop, I have to say. There's sure you can find games that have technically better graphics, but again, for a pixel art style game like this, it's like this is the top of the tier, you know? The top of the tier. Anyway, guys, what did you think of Mother here? Space Lord Mother, one of the games of the book 1001. Oh, we gotta see what the book says. Okay, I like it. We're totally burned to a crisp. Here, let me grab the book real quick, and let's just look this up. Mother 3 is perhaps better known for the story surrounding the game and its creator than the game itself. Released only in Japan, it encountered... Okay, so we will have to find an English patch eventually. So you know what? At least I didn't miss out on the English version, which makes me feel less bad that we sort of had to struggle through the translation. The Japanese did this to us, folks. They never translated it. Or maybe they did eventually, but not for the Game Boy Advanced. It encountered a slew of development problems and was originally slated to be released more than a decade earlier for the Super Nintendo. A loose sequel to the previous two outings, Mother and Mother 2, brackets Earthbound. Aha! I was correct. Follows a team of characters led by Lucas and Flint in their battles against the Pigmaster army. Love it. Much like Duke Nukem Forever, the game Mother 3 floated on in the ether, appearing in advertisements and discussed excitedly online. Part of the mystique is due to the game's writer, Shigetsu Itoi. Toy has worn many hats during his lifetime. Blah, blah, blah. It was a toy who gave Mother 3 its sometimes twisted narrative and flair. For example, one of the settings on Tenahiniri Islands is in fact an evil mirror image of the home of the two main protagonists. Oh, that's cool. When Nintendo decided to keep the game as a Japan-only release, a team of fans embarked in the process of translating it on their own. It was no small task. Like most good old role-playing games, Mother 3 is text-heavy. I can attest to that. Featuring years of work, a patch containing the final translation was released, a testament to... Okay, so there is a patch. It was downloaded more than 100,000 times, and although such a number would have made it a hit in commercial form, wouldn't have made it a hit. It did bring a great adventure to the attention worldwide, yeah. Oh man, it sucks when good games like this only get released in Japan, you know? It makes me want to, like, spank Nintendo, you know? They did us dirty. Guys, what do you think of Mother 3 here? Did you play the fan-translated English version? And if you did, what the hell happened in this opening that we just sort of poorly translated our way through? But if nobody tells me, don't worry, because I will be playing the English version eventually. And, oh, you can burn yourself. Oh, interesting. But yeah, anyway, had a lot of fun with this one. I think it's a great series. Go check it out if you haven't already. And guys, I hope you did enjoy yourselves today. If you did, like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment. Only in Japanese, though, please. Please do not leave any English comments. They must be in Japanese. So make sure that you Google translated it into Japanese. Thank you. And other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves. And konnichiwa. Time travel, multiple dimensions, aliens, boning your mom. All the basics. They got the basics covered.